We did it. We actually did it.
I think Yule must be happy now.
This is what you wanted to see, wasn't it? Welcome to the future, you say. Are they real? Now, is that a polite way to greet old friends? I mean, we haven't seen each other in what? How many years?
It's been all of 390 years. I guess you guys have been busy, huh?
Please come by my headquarters when you get a chance. You're guests of the Academy. Alyssa?
Later!
Where do we find the Academy head office?
It's probably the most impressive-looking building. What about that one?
Alright, so we just made it to the paradox feature that Noel created.
After all said and done,
Well, Noel and Sarah. And this is the
What did you do to it?
place that should not have
I
been.
sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it.
This is a 4XX 400XX mission area, so that tells us that generally this is not the spot where this is more like a paradox
That's what
ending.
matters, I guess.
This is a possibility. It's not the actual true future. It's what they decided they wanted to make. We can go from there. So there's a little black spot right there. I can get chests from Academia 400 in this spot too, so that's going to be good. For right now though, I want to make my way to the blackened area and just draw the map. That's going to be generally what I'm doing in this playthrough, and eventually I'll start to
Going home was not
I'll start to be leveling up my brain power, because they got this thing called Captain Cryptic, and well, it's going to take a little bit of knowledge to understand what I got to do from there. So right now I'm just trying to head to a different portion of the map.
I should take my family up there sometime.
There should be something right in front of here, but I guess I can't get it right now. Let me just head out of this area.
Straight home.
There's no monsters, so this gives you plenty of free time to try and get the chest that you couldn't get before. Let me make sure of this area. There is a chest to my right. Not a chest, but an area I haven't accomplished yet. Blackened out area. Which, by the way, probably has a chest. So here it is. No chest. Alright. Evidently there wasn't a chest there. So we're gonna head right over here. There's another blackened spot area. I think I gotta go downstairs for it. Just right over here. There, explore that.
Maybe I should just choose a place that
We'll go up north here, fill out this area. We should get 100% of the map completion. It'll take a little bit. Alright, so you're gonna go upstairs. But there's a blackened spot right here. Alright, that would finish that. Go up north, trying to figure out that garden spot. So we just go this way. This way works. Check behind here. Make sure there's no chest. There isn't. We'll go up. Yeah, about the 400XX. This is a paradox they created to make the future better, but it's not the original future. It's messed up. Like, even though it's for the better, like everybody's happier, it's not the intentions of like the goddess and the chaos and all that. So that's why it's a little different. So we're gonna head over here to see what we can get to. Get over here and see what we can get to an area we haven't been to yet. I don't think we've been to this. Just hit running into a wall. Alright, let's see if we can ignore this map. There should be a chest here from 400. Yeah. No, I don't see one.
Where are you going?
Well, we're getting that map progression done quite easily.
What is that?
Just gotta watch out for little nicks in the map. Alright, got 83% of it done. Gotta get the long hallway now. That's about all I see. Long hallways. Alright, turn around here.
The roads are in bad shape.
This is really the way to go. South.
I should visit the museum.
You saw me.
So this should take me to where I need to be. It's a pleasant place, don't get me wrong, it's nice.
That place looks fun.
It's just not the future it was intended. Alright, I got to fill in this map right here.
How does everyone find a
We gotta fill this map in.
What a cutie.
He's definitely a 10.
All the people say nice things.
Wow. Nice to see you. What? Oh
Put
no.
that in.
All good.
Now, there's two ways to get to the Academia quarters. We're going to take the right path first. There's a big spot in this area, so we're going to check that out because that's why I generally take this spot first. So I can get a feel on exactly how much of this area I need to fill out. We're at 87%. I'm going to check this area to the west of the map. So I gotta fill in it too. Never been this place before. Before I head north. Oh, go check out this area. Alright. Let's road out. So I should be really close to having it done. 93%, I still got all that, so looking good. Shortcut. chest.
This needs to be delivered to the Academy.
It's peaceful. This is the academy.
Big large area. Old casino ticket. Is this chip in here? Let's see how much map we got left. 96. We still got over there to figure out. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Let's see what happens.
Right.
What you doing?
What is it?
Let's talk to Hope. See what he has to say.
Hope told us that he invented a machine called a time capsule. That's how they got here. Back in 13 AF, Hope devised a plan to build an artificial Fal'Cie. It was called the Proto-Fal'Cie Project. He wanted to use the new technology to re-levitate Cocoon. But then one day, Hope saw a certain prophecy in the Oracle Drive.
So I activated the Oracle Drive and watched the prophecy. I saw you fighting the Proto-Fal'Cie, and I saw you screaming out at me. Your machines are driving me nuts!
Well, I was getting pretty ticked off by that point.
Well, exactly. So we were forced to reevaluate the project, and eventually abandon it.
Okay, you saw Sarah getting mad at you, so you canceled your project, and then poof, the Proto-Fal'Cie disappeared. Is that about right? We didn't destroy it so much as it never existed in the first place.
We were following the wrong path to the future. If the Proto-Fal'Cie had managed to get control of Cocoon, it would have made itself the second Eden, and we'd be back where we began.
Yeah. It would have been just like how it was on the old Cocoon.
We realized we couldn't let that happen. We had to levitate Cocoon using only human technology.
Right. Not to mention that if you had kept with the original plan, your machines would have killed you.
Really? Then we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Funny, you lose your temper and the whole future changes. So, I bet you're dying to know how we came to the future, huh?
Kinda.
You've heard about the time capsule we used? It's a device that slows down time only for its occupants. The effect is caused by the creation of a powerful gravitational field and, well, essentially we just slept as the outside world flashed forward into the future.
This capsule of yours, it can't take you back, can it?
Unfortunately not. And considering it broke down after a single use, I doubt it'll prove to be a popular method of time travel.
You risked your own life for the sake of Cocoon.
Oh, the director was there with me. Hey, Sarah. After coming to the future myself, I think I understand how you must feel. The Academy has welcomed us with open arms, and we can research as we always have, but sometimes I get these terrible anxiety attacks.
Alyssa,
Please, Sarah, you have to let me apologize for the way I treated you in the past. Maybe you can't forgive me for that, but I hope as fellow time travelers, we can face the future on friendly terms. The Academy has made progress on its investigation into the 13th arc. At this stage, there is good news and there is bad news.
Let's hear the good news first.
We've discovered that the Ark's reactor is powered by an ore cluster, known as the Graviton Core. By collecting these, there's a possibility that the new Cocoon will be up in the sky in no time.
that is good news.
Yeah, okay. So now you gotta hit us with the bad news.
Each ore cluster provides only a certain amount of power. The 13th arc, for example, requires a single graviton core. We're going to need multiple cores that we can't seem to find.
Need a hand with the search?
If there's one thing we're good at, it's looking for weird objects.
We could use the help. With you two on the case, we'll have those cores in no time.
I'll put together some data on graviton cores. Check in with the Academy front desk.
Luckily, I have every gravitational core. Let's go to categories. Let's see. If there's gravitational cores, I have them all. So I'm doing pretty good for that. Let's see. I got 97% of the map completed. That's not good because I don't know where the one darkened spot would be. Try to find it. We get the lighter subject. On a lighter subject, there are items to be found. So as you've seen in the cutscene, there's a treasure chest down in this section. Let me go up here and see if any changes. I don't think I can throw them all from here. Oh, I don't want to get on that. So try to go down the stairs. I'll find a legit way to get this chest, because I want it.
Yes!
Go over this side. Might be a long throw from the off, but it's a lot more accurate.
Go.
There we go. I don't think I can get the silver check about right now. I think the silver check about is later.
Go.
I get improved model for that.
Boy.
Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some brain blasts. Alright. So I'm going to mute myself during this section and we'll see what happens.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries. Your entry has been accepted. Answer all questions correctly and receive a fabulous prize. Bend your mind to the task and aim for a perfect score. Here is your first question. This concludes our quiz. Unfortunately, you did not obtain a perfect score. We look forward to your next attempt at the Brain
Oh, I
Blast Challenge.
lost. I gotta get a perfect score on this, so I'm gonna try it again.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries. Here is your first question. Question 3. Also correct. Question 4. Correct. Question 5. Keep it up. Question 6. Correct. Question 7. Correct. Question 8. You are intelligent. Question 9. Now for the final question. A perfect score. Congratulations. Did you know that other terminal locations are accepting entries for unique brain blast challenges? If you think you have what it takes, try mastering all the quizzes on offer.
Yep, you get fragments for doing that, so while it's hard to do, there are many ways to get it done. You can write all the answers down and, you know, figure it out, but it's pretty hard to do. So if I'm not mistaken, there's another one around here somewhere. There's 1, 2, 3. So I see 3 more. Let's get the ones on the north, would be the southwest. Get those done. After this, we got kind of encrypted to do, so he's even harder than the rain blast. Which way do I want to go? You can go the right way. sure some
I wonder
things.
if there are any easy jobs out
They just want to go home. What is that? Ta-da!
You can head in the right direction. Yeah.
I need to pick up some herbs and spices. I can't
So here's
believe
another
this.
brain blast. Gotta mute myself during this podcast. Progress it talks. So let's see what happens.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries. Your entry has been accepted. Answer all questions correctly and receive a fabulous prize. Bend your mind to the task and aim for a perfect score. Here is your first question. Correct. Question 2. Congratulations. Question 3. Also correct. Question 4. Correct. Question 5. Keep it up. Question 6. Correct. Question 7. This concludes our quiz. Unfortunately, you did not. We look forward to your next attempt at the Brain Blast Challenge.
The reason I didn't get to pick a score is, getting to pick a hand. Let me try this again.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries. Here is your first question. Correct. Question 2. Congratulations. Question 3. Also correct. Question 4. Correct. Question 5. Keep it up. Question 6. Correct. Question 7. Correct. Question 8. You are intelligent. Question 9. Now for the final question. A perfect score. Congratulations. Did you know that other terminal locations are accepting entries for unique brain blast challenges? If you think you have what it takes, try mastering all the quizzes on offer.
Alright, so we've got a couple more brain blasts to do. I believe just a couple more. There's one down here. Almost down my right to get to.
A walk will do my legs
I see it on the mini map. Go ahead and get to it. Oh, here it is. Alright, since it talks, I'm gonna mute myself.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries. Your entry has been accepted. Answer all questions correctly and receive a fabulous prize. Bend your mind to the task and aim for a perfect score. Here is your first question. Correct. Question 2. Congratulations. Question 3. Also correct. Question 4. Correct. Question 5. Keep it up. Question 6. Correct. Question 7. Correct. Question 8. You are intelligent. Question 9. question. A perfect score. Congratulations. Did you know that other terminal locations are accepting entries for unique Brain Blast challenges? If you think you have what it takes, try mastering all the quizzes on offer.
I says 3. I don't know how many there are. No, the other one's all the way on the other side.
That man is just
So,
useless.
let's see if this is a pinch of the area that I need.
So pretty. What is that?
Yeah, like I said, I'll probably get most of this done just by walking around trying to find Captain Cryptic, which Captain Cryptic is going to be in another episode,
Definitely a 10. Hey!
all on his own. Yeah, do I want to head north? No, I don't want to head north. I want to head west, or east, to that box right there.
Like crowds.
Wait, is that blacked out? No. I still only have 97%. I see it, it's right there. Coming up towards it.
I think it's time to get my apartment moved.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not feeling so hot. The transmission's fine.
Right here.
I wonder which will get me a guide.
Okay, that was it. Got 98%. See it. Alright, let me just hit that fucking spot. It's causing me grief. Let's check a little, Before I do this brain blast, I'm going to this item. Or this little backing out spot. See, that should be on there. Still 98%. There's still a swinging store that I have not yet touched. Might as well just do the brain blast here. I don't see the 98. The 2% that I have not touched. Well, anyways, stop wasting time. Keep the brain blast going. I think this is the final one too. I have to check. I'm searching online. Let's see what happens.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries. Your entry has been accepted. Answer all questions correctly and receive a fabulous prize. Bend your mind to the task and aim for a perfect score. Here is your first question. Correct. Question 2. Congratulations. Question 3. Also correct. Question 4. Correct. Question 5. This concludes our quiz. Unfortunately, you did not obtain a perfect score. We look forward to your next attempt at the Brain Blast Challenge.
I hate those ratings.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries. Here is your first question. Correct. Question 2. Congratulations. Question 3. Also correct. Question 4. Correct. Question 5. Keep it up. Question 6. You have obtained a perfect score at every Brain Blast location available. Your name will be added to the list of esteemed quizmasters in the Academy database.
Mobile senses tingling.
I thought I seen something shining over here. Let's see, there is maybe something up there. Is there a piece of the map unlocked? So that was every Brain Blast quiz. 93%, 98%. I think I see it. It's right there. I would try and get that. If this ain't it, I'll call the end of the stream, and I'll see you next video where I take on Captain Cryptic and try to finish this big large area, because it's pretty large. So, let's see. There we go. I know that this is the spot. I see it way better now than I did before. We go up north this way. We want to head north again, but we can't because something in the way.
Everything's fine.
See if this will help. But we got to go past this chest.
All clear.
I'll look back here. Go right in. That's 100% of the map completed. Thank you very much. Round of applause. Figured it out. Now I'm gonna go try and find Captain Cryptic. And after we find that, we'll hand in the gravitational cores. And then we'll finish this area.
No problems here.
So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and try and figure out the gravitational core right now. Just to kind of get it out of there. Finish the stream on a lighter note. No, I just said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. This is gonna give me CP, and maybe I get to level up my Crystarium a little bit. That guy has a very hard chest to obtain. He has a very hard quest, actually.
What are you?
Brain Blast. Go away. I don't ever have to do it again. Back space. I don't have to leave to the next area right away. That's what she said.
I can't believe it. You found a graviton core. If you don't mind, I'll just take a sliver for my research. Wow, this must have been tough to find. We'll be putting it to good use, though. Oh, thanks to you two, we almost have all the cores we need. Did I tell you? The director is inventing a new device.
The Academy has been making progress on the development of a paradox weapon. A very powerful weapon that feeds on time-distorting energies.
Using a paradox against itself, huh?
Exactly. There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings. The war has already begun, and we're fighting to protect the future itself.
battle to the end against Caius.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
A chaos crystal. It's a solidified chunk of paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
Well, hey, you've still got us.
And we've got the Historia Crux.
I knew I could count on you. Once you found the crystal, I can build you a prototype. Alyssa and I decided to come to the future to observe the 13th arc, a structure that appears in the sky of this time period.
That thing that's floating above us now?
Yes. In the end, we abandoned the idea of restoring the old cocoon. Instead, we plan to build an entirely new shell. Of course, there's still the problem of how to keep such a creation airborne.
A whole new cocoon. That's an ambitious plan.
Sure is. And that's why you're here, to find out what keeps the Ark afloat.
Exactly. When we learned of the Ark's appearance through the Oracle Drive, we had to come and see it for ourselves.
You've brought us another cluster? Thank you so much. I mean it.
Sarah, did you really do it?
We had. We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. But this was just the beginning. It would take a century to complete the new cocoon. And if the old cocoon were to fall before it could be finished, well...
I know we can do it.
He's right, you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well, it's all fixed and working normally.
We collected the ore crystals, so the future has changed, Kupo.
Yes, I think so. And look what I found. It was lying next to the gate.
An artifact! I wonder which era this unlocks.
Kupo?
Maybe it takes us to the day the cocoon collapses. The one we saw in the prophecy. The one where Caius is fighting.
Time for the final showdown?
Let's all fight together. We'll follow you to the future by a different path. There are things there I have to protect.
Right. You mean Vanille and Fang, and the new cocoon.
Alright, so I believe when we talked to Hope again, we're doing the gravitational. We're not the chaos crystal.
Where did your travels take you?
We ended up at a casino called Serendipity. Have you heard of it, Hope?
There's an ancient legend that mentions a palace by that name. The story itself is incomplete, and nobody knows how it's supposed to end.
So it's a paradise that was never finished, huh?
Right. But we won't be letting our story end halfway through.
I believe I had the chaos crystal.
You're leaving for another time period. We'll miss you.
Huh. Let me check my fragments. Categories maybe? Gravitational cores. Chaos crystal. UGB. Maybe I don't have chaos crystal. Maybe those. 5 of these. All the Xerium chaos crystals. Nope. The chaos crystals. Definitely not. Keep on looking. So nothing. No, I have no chaos crystal. So they're right, not to.
It won't be long before they're able to launch their arc. It just seems so incredible they've come this far. Noel, are you worried at all? Caius has tried to interfere before. Maybe he will again.
Remember, the Caius who caused the XIII incident was just an imposter. I wonder why the real one didn't intervene.
I hope he lets us finish here.
Maybe he will. If that's what it'll take to protect Yule, then I know he will. I remember we argued about that very thing once and wait. Did we argue? I don't remember.
Are your memories playing tricks on you again? Noel, something must have happened between you two.
Damn it. I wish I could remember. Not being able to protect Yule, and being the only one left alive on the planet. And then leaving that place and traveling to Valhalla, I should know these things.
I wish there was some way to find out. But I wonder, your memories disappearing, does it have anything to do with the future changing?
They all got updated. Really should have fucked there. It's probably in the center. There's Tripolina. See if she's got anything good for us.
I hear academia is the place to be if you love big cities. You can do everything through a touchscreen panel. It's almost like magic, isn't it? I'm magical too. I can open shop anywhere. I can even prove it. See?
Alright. Ovens. Oh. These are like very rarely better. I mean, I don't see it's worth the money. Let's see what special she's got. She got the special. There's something that I'm looking for. Accessories. Durable. What's it called? Gremlin's hat. Now, I'll have to look that stuff up. Alright, so let's just head out. She had nothing.
Thank you, and
Alright, so we'll head towards the gate. That's our next destination. Designated area to go to. We're not sure we should yet. So we got chocobos out now. Which would make getting around this part a lot easier.
I'm hungry.
It'll ask if I'm ready to go, and I'm not. So just go get this cutscene, and after that, it's got the cryptic time. Next playthrough.
Let's play.
And this is what happens.
Oh yeah, it does look like the gate's fixed.
I think we're getting close to some kind of final reckoning. Before we jump through this gate, we better make sure we're good and ready to fight.
I wonder what Caius is up to. Where is he?
Well, we still don't know if he really is against us or not. This silence makes me nervous. He's always been deadly quiet before taking action. It's like a calm before the storm. If he is in Valhalla, then he's been watching everything we've done here. And if he sees a weakness, he'll exploit it without mercy. We let our guard down, we die.
So we better not use the gate until we are definitely sure.
Exactly.
Not quite yet.
I'm
You're
sorry.
still quite yet.
I'm not ready. Not quite yet.
Okay, let's head back to the city.
There's still quite a bit that I want to do before I head to there. So this will be the end of the stream. I'm going to go find Captain with a fixed location, and then we should be ready to go. I only got like 2 weapons for each character. It's kind of pretty lame. She's got 2. She's got 3. They're not good. Yeah, I got 3 weapons for each character. 19, 242. I don't worry about it. I will see you on the next stream. Thank you for watching. I hope I improved. Talk to y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to like. If you want to talk to me in the comments. I'll get back to you. Subscribe so you see more content. Until I see the next video, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.